Good day, everyone. Remember when I said I was going to be changing the camera angle for better, for like the betterment of the footage? Yeah, well, that was a lie. That was a big lie. I tried moving the camera to the front, like where my chin is, but I learned a very interesting thing about motorbike helmets, the one that I'm using for my karting. They are shaped in a very weird way that it's always angled downward. So any camera I put is gonna always look down unless I put it directly on top of my head, so like where the drag is the most. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to like do some either like a very complex system of like attachments and stuff to get a good camera angle, or just put it on top of my head. So I'll see for next time. But till then, we've got this video. I got some footage when I went racing today. All you're going to be able to see is my steering wheel, my arms, maybe a little bit of action here and there when I start like looking around. So I wasn't really racing with anyone, so I came in alone. But there was another party, people who wanted to go kart. I don't remember. I have no clue what they were there for. But yeah, I ran circles around them. I'm pretty proud of that fact. But yeah, so I'm not really racing against anyone here. I'm just technically racing on my own, but there are other people on track. So I mean, it always helps with your racecraft, because it's kind of like practice getting past back markers. Not insulting them in any way, just saying, practice and overtaking. I actually did have a few good battles here and there, which were very pleasant. I was very pleasantly surprised. And I think my fastest time was a 34 point something. But then again, I wasn't able to get a single clean lap in. There were like 10, 12 people on track. So it was very crowded. You'll be able to see a lot of people on track. But most of this video is just gonna be you seeing my um, kart. Nothing else. Like absolutely nothing. You can see like my veins. You can see the steering wheel. So now that we're here, might as well talk about it. Look at that steering wheel. Look at that specimen of a steering wheel. The rust, the screws. How they really all come together to form this beautiful looking steering wheel. And I am so pissed that the camera angle didn't work. Yeah, not salty. Not salty at all. Absolutely not. Mm, You see my hands again, the grip that I have on the steering wheel going very weird in a few corners. I think like during the first corner, um, like as in the flat out section that I was talking about last time, I was holding the steering wheel in that weird position because I was trying to put as much torque as I could. And I haven't mentioned it yet. Once I started the kart coming out of the pit lane, oh my god, the understeer! Like on the first corner itself, I could feel the understeer. I was wrestling with the cart. You'll see I have to put so much more lock than I usually do on these carts. So usually in that corner that we were just at, that I was just at, I would turn a little bit, not much. But this time I have to turn so much, and you can just feel it. I don't know if it was like rust on the steering column or something. I was wrestling with the car, and through these corners as well, I was turning it a lot. At least it felt like I was turning it a lot. But it especially affected me in like the first corner where I had to do like 90-degree locks. Very annoying. But on the upside, not the first corner. I keep saying the first corner. I mean the first hairpin, which is corner 3, the corner that I'm just coming up to right now. Yeah, this corner. I was getting some brilliant exits out of this. So usually when I'm coming out of this corner, I either miss the apex or I like skid my tires a little bit, and I used to not be very consistent on my exit. I used to be consistent around everywhere else on the track. I'd get a really good lap time, but it was this one corner that kept throwing me off. But now I feel like I've gotten it down pretty well. And I'm using one of the carts with the new engines, as I was talking about last time. Most of the carts have now been changed onto the new engine. But yeah, I was getting brilliant exits. Like the moment I was on the power, bam, I had grip, and I was going down to the second hairpin, which felt amazing. Like every time I came out of that, it was just beautiful. I've talked about the steering wheel. Look at that! Look at the wristband that I have on. Oh my god, the colors! Those are some brilliant colors. You know, you won't see them anywhere else. Manufactured in lab in Sweden. I don't know what to talk about. This thing, you can't see anything. Oh my god, this is worse than I thought. Alright, you can see there are multiple cards up ahead, and I send it as usual. As I said last time I wasn't really sending it, but this time, oh boy, I was sending it. I was licking the stamp, sending it up the inside. Not just the inside, I was sending up the outside. There were a lot of slow people, but then again, must have been like their first time karting or something like that. So it's all good. But yeah, it was fun still trying to get past them because it was working on my own what's it called, racecraft, which is always good because I feel like my racing line is pretty decent. I've been getting good lap times, but when it comes over to actual racecraft, sometimes I used to just pull out because I didn't want to cause an incident. But I've slowly been letting go of that. Weird accent kicked in. But yeah, I've been slowly letting go of that, so that, you know, more killer instinct, more just sending in, more overtaking, you know, just get into first place as quick as possible and stay there. Hands are getting pretty tired over here. You can see I'm really putting effort into the steering wheel. Like usually I just push with my right hand while turning because that's what I was advised on. But this time I had to push with my right hand, I had to pull with my left hand when I'm taking a left turn. It was annoying to say the least because every corner just felt like another battle with the car, just trying to get a turn. Like, it wasn't that it was gonna slide or anything. This had perfect grip. I don't know what was with the tires, but it had perfect grip. The thing was the understeer. And I don't think the tires were cold either, so I'm very surprised because my rear tires, they had grip. So I don't think my front tires were cold or anything. So, and actually, yeah, when I was getting into the car, I could feel that the brakes were a little like rusted. They not rusted per se, but they did require a little more effort to push on. So I noticed that, and while driving, I just had that in my mind, you know. But yeah, it didn't affect me much. I thought it would affect me much more. I thought I'd have to come in for another card. Actually, in the beginning of the session, I did consider coming in for another card because it was just annoying. But then I thought, you know what, just stick with it. It's learning experience. Anyways, it's just recording just to upload something. Hopefully, alright, this time, I promise, hopefully. That does not make sense. You can't promise hopefully. I am going to promise you the 75% guarantee. Yes, alright, I can do that. That I'll get a good camera angle next time. That does not affect my drag. No, it is most likely going to affect my drag. I'm going to get a good camera angle. I'm going to get good footage which has actual racing. You can actually see other people on the track. I know. It's a crazy idea. I'm going to try it. I'm very innovative. I've just been rambling on in this video, you know, just there's nothing to talk about. I mean, you could talk about my shoes. They're blue. You can see a few carts around me, and now they're gone. You can see green laces on my shoes. You can see I'm wearing jeans, you know, very fashionable. Nobody wears jeans these days. And yeah, just driving. Honestly. I tried a bit of human DRS over here. I overtook everybody, I think around 3-4 times. I didn't get a single clean lap in every single lap. 1 or 2 of the corners I had people to overtake, which I mean is fine and all. And considering that I didn't have a single clean lap and I still got a 34.5, which was the same as my last session. Pretty pretty hopeful because it means that I've improved, but still I was battling with the car. So I feel that if I had a car that was turning better, like just felt better on the steering wheel as well as a clear track, it would have been much better. And around this point, you would have seen on the main straight I just like stuck my hand out. I would not recommend actually doing that in the race, but I checked behind before doing that. I was getting drops on my helmet, and that's because it was raining. You'll see like a few drops on the camera right now. But yeah, it's just not raining per se, just a slight bit of drizzle as we out-drag this person on the main straight into corner number 1. I actually did do quite a few overtakes over here and then onto the main straight, and I was so happy that people who were going slow on the back straight, sorry, were actually staying to one side. They were just staying on the left so that people who had a good exit and were staying on the line could just stay on their line. I was very appreciative of that. But yeah, you can see the raindrops starting to increase a little bit, but it didn't really affect my grip. Maybe a little bit, like I had a few snaps here and there. Other than that, nothing. And here, I just session over. Nothing really remarkable about this session. A lot of people to overtake and nothing to see. Literally, switch off the engine here and get out of the car. I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you have any advice, feedback on my karting or anything or the such, please do let me know. Even on my videos, editing, anything really. If you have any advice, do let me know. And yeah, have a great day.